All right, Shalom. Come out here week in and week out. Prophesy the downfall of America, man. And, you know, the closer and closer we get to it, the more and more the Lord is making things evident. But before I begin, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Qadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Again, man, we out here again, man, through the spirit and power of Yahawashi. You know, I woke up watching the apostles, you know, and, the spirit just hit me, you know, do a lesson, you know, and just cut the camera on because there's so many things going on, you know. You got things wrapping up in Ukraine, you know, you got, matter of fact, some of these various topics. You know, you got Visa and MasterCard have suspended all services to Russia. You know, you got large tornadoes hitting Des Moines, Iowa, right? You got 14 confirmed workers dead in the China coal mine. So the Lord is passing out judgment. He's making things manifest, and everything is coming. And everything is coming into its fruition. Niggas, man. I hate niggas, man. But we can never go far enough, man, when we exalt Yahawashi. You know? Let's get there. This is Sirach, or Ecclesiastes, chapter 43. In verse 30, when you glorify the Lord, exalt him as much as you can, for even yet will he far exceed. And when ye exalt him, put forth your strength and be not weary, for you can never go far enough. And I see Apostle Ramla just went live, man. Hey, I wanna end, you know, and watch the apostle, right? Get that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. But let's read this again. Ecclesiastes, or Sirach, chapter 43 and verse 30. When ye glorify the Lord, exalt him as much as you can. For even yet will he far exceed. And when ye exalt him, put forth all your strength. See? Put forth all your strength. It says, and be not weary, for you can never go far enough. So don't be weary in this, man. Like Elder Manadazakba say, man, we can rest in the kingdom, man. You know, we can rest in the kingdom. All right, and that all comes with balance. Okay, you don't want to overexert yourself because this is a race. Okay, you have to pace yourself. But again, you know, the spirit hit me this morning. Come out and do it live, man. So that's what I want. That's the spirit. So I want to get Isaiah. And we're going to get into some of these topics that the Lord is bringing upon the planet Earth, man. All right? Jake with this proud ass look, you know, they just got their tax money back. You know, they ain't got to wear that mask anymore. So they in the spirit of mirth, man. And the Lord said it ain't going to be mirth. What does the scripture say? When there's peace and safety. Let's get this Isaiah 62 first. Right? This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 62 and verse 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence. And that's what you're seeing, all right? Starting with our apostles and elders on down, all right? Who we believe through faith that Yahawashi has raised up in these last days, all right? To bring us closer to the Heavenly Father. Through Yahawashi, okay? And we're not giving anybody any rest, man, all right? We're prophesying daily in the temple. It says, and give him no rest till he establish and till he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. And that's what we're commissioned to do, man. That's our job, all right? Not your everyday 9 to 5, man. The Lord put those certain spirits on the planet Earth to do this, man. To be watchmen to the children of Israel, to give you warning, to tell you what's coming, right? Let's get that. Let's go to Ezekiel. The book of Ezekiel. And you know, these folks, excuse me, these folks with these hard speeches, you know, and you're mocking and scoffing, man, that you mocking yourself. Because it's gonna come back on you. This is Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. See? It's the warning that's coming from Yahawashi. It's not of our own strength. All right? We're not compelling ourselves to do this. Oh man, it's the Lord that orders everything. Matter of fact, real quick. And Yahawashi brought a thumb to the brothers and sisters on the coming, boys. Shalom. So yeah, it's the Lord that's orchestrating this. But he gives you wisdom. All right? This is Ezekiel, again, chapter 3 and verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. Why? Because we ain't give you warning. We ain't tell you of the impending danger that Yahawashi has already written to come upon the planet Earth, man. All right, mainly here in America, Babylon the Great. That's what we're supposed to do, right? So we can get the blood off our hands. Didn't Paul say that? Let's get that. I record this day that I am free from all the blood. We'll go back to Ezekiel. Yeah, we're going to clear all the counsel. Whether you hear, whether you forbear. Whether you like it or you don't. This is the book of Acts, chapter 20 and verse 26. Wherefore I take you to record this day that I am pure from the blood of all men. Why? For I have not, for I have not shunned to declare unto you all the counsel of the Most High. So we giving you the counsel of Yahawashi. All right, that he's ready to crash this dollar, man. Right? That the hyperinflation is going to get worse, which is the devaluing of the dollar. It's over $120 the barrel of oil right now, man. That's going to cause headaches, anguish, tribulation. Okay? And it's the Lord Yahawashi who's bringing the drama. Again, that's what we're here to warn you of. This is back in Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 19. Yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall surely die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. And that's the point. We're getting the blood off our hands so we could be right in the spirit, man. The Lord told you go out to the highways and byways and bid them to the marriage. And in doing that, it's going to go get both good and bad. Okay? But again, it's the Lord Yahawashi who's bringing the drama, man. All right? Matter of fact. Yeah. Let's go to Lamentations. Because you know you got these prognosticators now who's trying to break down the scriptures, trying to go into these deep topics, and you choking on the scriptures, man. Why? Because the Spirit of the Lord hadn't rested upon you. The Lord ain't speaking through you, man. All right? Again, they trying to say now, changing certain mass mandates. You know, you don't hear about that thing no more, man. Why? Because it was prescribed for that certain time. All right? To get you, all right, to go into the mindset of Esau, to go into that way, man. All right? This is Lamentations chapter 3 and verse 37. Who is he that saith, and it cometh to pass when the Lord commandeth it not? See, the Lord has commanded death and destruction for Babylon the Great, America. All right, when they say peace and safety, that shit ain't gonna work, man. Any laid plan that you have is not gonna work here in America, man. Why? Because the Lord has already written the judgment. All right, and all we're doing is declaring it. Okay? Matter of fact, what did I want? Yeah. So it's already prescribed, man. It's already written in stone, as it were. Yeah. And you can't change the words of the Heavenly Father. You know? And that's beautiful to have the insight on what the Lord is prepared to do. This is Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 5. It says, thus saith the Lord power, and evil, and only evil, behold, is come. Yeah, it's nothing but bad times coming to this place. You got your damn stimulus check. You got your damn tax return back, right? But guess what? That shit ain't gonna matter, man. You living it up, high on the hog, boasting in your wickedness. They're gonna destroy you niggas, man. Again, Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 5. Thus saith the Lord power, and evil, and only evil, behold, is come, and end is come. The end is come, it watcheth for thee. Behold, it is come. See, it's already written. It's just waiting on you to get there, man. It's waiting on the prophecies to play out. All right, and we're seeing things turn up, and that's beautiful. Through the spirit of power, Yahawashi, Elder Apostle Hall named this year the year of Yahawashi turning up, man. And we're seeing it. All right, it's just a few things. All right, namely that MOTB, the Karagma, all right, being made mandate, then everything's gonna speed up, man. Niggas, man. I hate niggas, man. You gonna get it worse. Like, that's why brothers say they gonna jump over Esau to get to you niggas, man. We tired of you, man. And that's why the Lord told us not to pray for your ass. You gonna come in that day wanting answers. We ain't gonna give you shit. Cause you wanna mock, you wanna scoff, you wanna come up against the words of Yahawashi, man. What is that? Let's go to St. John. All Jake need is a sunny day, man. You know? To live it up. That's why you see them taking selfies and shit. They gotta capture the moment. Cause your life is fucked. You ain't got shit to attain to. You ain't got shit to aspire to. You running this shitty ass rat race, man. The Lord gonna kill you niggas, man. This is St. John chapter 17 and verse 9. Don't let the shit back. It's a lot. All Jake needs is a sunny day. Now what? See, your birth is gonna end, man. You know? Now what? And that's why we don't pray for you, man. You know? This is St. John chapter 17 and verse 9. I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine. See? And them are the words of Yahawashi, man. Yahawashi sent out a prayer for his elect, man. He ain't praying for them niggas, man. Why? Because them the same spirits, all right, that was mumbling in the wilderness, right? After seeing all those miracles, that's the same spirits that said, give us Barabbas. We have no king but Caesar. Them the same niggas, man. So that's what the Lord said this. Matter of fact, let me read up. This is St. John chapter 17 and verse 8. For I have given unto them the words. For I have given unto them the words which thou gavest me, and they have received them. See, the words, man. We have believed the report. So the Yahawashi has given those certain spirits, all right, the words to eternal life, as it were, right? It says, and they have received them, and have known surely that I came out from thee, and they have believed that thou didst send me. See, 2/3 here. The Lord's so cold now. He raised up lowly men that you don't have any idea who they are, man. All right, that's why it's important to walk carefully in this truth. Okay, but he's raised up certain men that he sent out in the world. But you have to believe on the report. You have to believe on the words of Yahawashi to receive salvation. That's who he's saying, who's sincere, man, who is serving him in truth and sincerity, man. All right, to serve him in spirit and in truth. Because the Lord, he snared everybody, man. You think, oh man, I know him, man. I grew up with him. Hey, didn't they do that to Yahawashi? Isn't he the carpenter's son? They had no clue. They had no clue who he was, man. You know, but the believers did. Verse 9, it says, I pray for them, the ones who believe on his words. I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine. And that's what we're hoping, you know, to run our race, to endure unto the end, whatever our end may be, you know what I'm saying, to come back in the kingdom of heaven, all right, or to be lifted up in those chariots, all right, saved from the destruction, from the impending danger that the Lord has already prescribed, is already written, all right. We read that in Ezekiel 7, okay. Let's go to, what is that, 2 Timothy. Yeah, man, it's a beautiful day, man, you know. But why do Yahawashi, you know, for giving us the spirit of understanding? Because it's going to lead to life. You know, if we endure to the end. That's the clause in the contract, as it were. Man, where is that at? Yeah. This is 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. So these people in the spirit of mirth, they want to get back to normal, right? But it's not going to get back to normal. All right, these things are like birth pains. All right, and it intensify. You'll see a lot of things happening, and then it'll slow down. You know, then it'll intensify, and then it'll slow down. We are in labor pains to the kingdom of heaven, man. Again, it says, know this also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves. Yeah, man. You got your bike, you know, you got your death trap that you ride now, man. You tempted the Lord in some shit like that, man. All right, you not only can have to watch for yourself, but you got to watch for the people around you, man. What if 18-wheeler sneak up on their ass on the freeway and just wipe all their ass out because they boasters, they covetous, right? And we are in those last days. It says boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents. Oh, those guys corrupt Israel, man. Disobedient to parents, man. God loves everybody. You a goddamn lie, man. God don't love everybody. Okay? He loved the children of Israel. More importantly, he loved the elect of the children of Israel. That's who Yahawashi is going to cover in this time, man. All right? And by process of being birthed back in the kingdom, 2/3 going to come back. Okay? It says, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy. Yeah, those dudes are unthankful. They're unholy. All right? Why? Because they're not separated. They're not sanctified. They trying to bring everybody into it. Mainly Esau, man. Because when the guy behind the camera asked, you know, what about Romans 9 and 13? I was like, well, you got to deal with this first. No, you already dealt with that. Now you deal with Romans 9 and 13. What does that mean? All right? But those guys are unthankful. They're unholy. All right? These are all the things that are set up to happen in the last days. Right? It says, without natural affection. And we see that, man. You got, I seen a story the other day of a guy drilling holes in the gas tanks to get the gas, man. That's where we at, man. It ain't gonna be running into Saks Fifth and grabbing a whole bunch of goddamn clothes. You niggas gonna be running in the Piggly Wiggly, in the Walmart, in the Costco's, in the Publix, stealing food, man. That's what you niggas gonna be resorted to. And it good for you, because you deserve that shit. Okay? It says, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good. Yeah, man. Just like the brothers want to say, I watched the video today with that damn Eve come up in the damn wheelchair, man, pulling out the goddamn knife and shit, man. And that, you gonna die, man. You gonna die. She was a despiser of the things that were good. All right, the brothers was out there giving warning, telling people, hey, to repent, lest you die. And she pulled out a fucking knife, man. Talking about sweet jeepers. But see, that's part of those same spirits that despise Yahawashi back then, coming back to receive that judgment, man. Going on, it says, traitors, heady, high-minded. Yeah, they have a more exalted thought, of themselves in this wicked ass kingdom, man. Especially Eve, man. All right, that Lizzo shit, they done prompt all these fat, overweight women. All right, to think of themselves more highly, man. Wearing all these tight clothing, man. That shit don't look good, man. But that's where we at, man. We in Babylon, as the elder brother say. Hey, soak up the Babylonian experience, man. All right, the most famous place in the Bible. That's where we at. So you gonna see things like that. They're gonna be heady. They're gonna be high-minded. They're gonna be lofted up. Why? Because they following after their oppressor, man. They following after their daddy Esau. Okay? It says having a form. Let me read it again. 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 4. It says traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure. Yeah, they carnal, man. They don't see the spiritual aspect of what the Lord is doing in the earth. They don't even consider. It says the lovers of pleasure more than the lovers of the Most High. Having a form of godliness. Yeah, I know, sweet Jesus. He talked to me. No, you have a form of godliness, right? But denying the power thereof, from such turn away. And once we see that you can't get it, we ain't dealing with you, man. We had this guy come up after our camp Friday night, and this dude was talking about you can be perfect here on earth. I asked the dude 2 questions. What is the MOTB? And how can you be perfect? And this dude went to getting scriptures about the cross, man. Well, that from that point on, everything he said was in one ear and out the other, man. And we ended the conversation quickly because you don't have the spirit of Yahawashi, man. You think you can be perfect here? Why you canceling out the Lord, man? That's a form of godliness, even in these Israelite camps, man. All right, even the ones who say they won't subscribe to a camp, man, and that's mainly that dude. Asked him who he watched. He said he started out watching GOCC. That was a red flag right there, man. You out of here. And that's mainly why he believed that he can be perfect here, man. But we can't be perfect here. We're in this corruptible flesh, right? That tends to go off. That's why the Lord has to say the inner man, the ones who have prescribed to the doctrine and holding fast to their oil, right? Which is very, very slippery, But I want to play this video right quick. And the elder brother, our rum, and that's so spiritual. That brother had been saying this for a long time. And all of a sudden, the Lord had it manifest, man. And it's a TikTok video. And I be capturing a lot of TikTok video, man. But this guy right here, and you gotta excuse, it's just Jake. He's rolling a he's rolling a blunt. Just say that. But listen to it. Let me see if I get it on the screen.
Hey, boy.
Hey, we finna blow this bitch down. You better not be right here when we come back. Hey, boy. Hey, we finna blow this bitch down. You better not be right here when we come back. Play it one more time. Hey, boy. Hey, we finna blow this bitch down. You better not be right here when we come back. So if you spiritual, that's what the Lord had did for us, man. All right, the Lord has given us warning. All right, and then we started to move with fear, and that's like again that's so crazy that the brother, you know, and it's all of the spirit that the brother Al-Rum, the elder brother Al-Rum, what I always say, you know, the Lord basically gave us a warning, man. He came and tapped us on the shoulder. He said, if you go, he said, anybody in this house, if you go in this house, well, no, he said, let me put it how he put it. He tapped us on the shoulder and said, you better get the hell out of here because I'm gonna kill everybody in this house. Basically, it's that same thing with that TikTok video, man. You know, he said, we gonna come back, and if you out here, you gonna die with everybody. Well, that's the warning that the Lord had gave us. Matter of fact, let's get that. Because we heard the speech and was afraid. You know, like, no, he moved with fear. Lord willing, we'll get that. This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 3 and verse 2. Oh Lord, I have heard thy speech and was afraid. See, we heard the speech of the Lord. All right, and those words stir up our pure mind by way of remembrance. We're like, oh shit. Oh, I'm an Israelite. Oh, the Lord for to judge this place. Shit, let me get right. We heard the speech and was afraid. Habakkuk 3 and 2. Oh Lord, I have heard thy speech and was afraid. Oh Lord, revive thy work in the midst of the years. In the midst of the years make known, and the Lord is making known, right? As the waters cover the sea. It says, in wrath remember mercy. So we know the Lord is bringing the drama. We just asking for mercy, you know, just in that video, man. You know, the Lord gave us insight to his intents, his plans, his purposes. All right, and we move with fear. Let's get there. I thought that was very, very spiritual, you know, because the elder brother had already been mentioning it for years, man. And then all of a sudden you come across a TikTok video, you know, or this dude said, hey boy, you better get out of here. We're going to blow this bitch down when we get back. Well, that's what the Lord said. You better get out of here. I'm going to blow this bitch down when I get back. Right? And we got to get out of here by that mindset, man. Again, we heard the speech of Yahawah, we move with fear. This is Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 7. By faith, Noah being warned of the Most High, of things not seen as yet, moved with fear. See, we're moving with fear, man. Right? Being careful in how we walk in this truth, how we deal with brothers, you know, and fear what's coming upon the planet Earth, what the judgment that the Lord is getting ready to bring. Again, it says, by faith, Noah, being warned of the Most High, of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith. See, and they don't have faith, right? Because if they had faith, they will see or fall off. They will no longer be looking at the here and now. All right, Jacob's in that heavy YOLO spirit, man. That's why you see selfies and videos. I did this last night. Well, shit is over with. Now what? So you stuck in the rat race, and you don't see a future, man, because there's no future here in America, right? Oh, the brother made the point yesterday. They don't have an innocence date, EOC date, man, EOS date, Salaki. They don't have that. They have life. So if a nigga got life, he trying to make everything in his cell, you know, comfortable. And that's what Jake doing. They trying to be comfortable here in America, man. Comfortable in your prison cell. But see, we got the report. The Lord is coming back. He's going to destroy America, Babylon the Great. And if you're found joined hand to hand, you're going to be destroyed with them. Period. Let's get this real quick. This is Hebrews chapter 4 and verse 2. For unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto them. See, they done heard the word, man. All right, this word has went out. Again, I mentioned that earlier in Habakkuk, and I might as well just get it. In Habakkuk 2, how the glory of the Lord is going to cover the earth. Or cover, yeah, let's get that. As the waters cover the sea. This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 14. For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord as the waters cover the sea. And that's what we're seeing. The earth is being filled. There's no more cloak. All right, you have people ride by daily. Shalom, toot the horn, throw up the fist. Well, guess what? It's no more cloak. The words of the Lord are taking hold. All right, and that's why we read this in Habakkuk. It's like it in Hebrews chapter 4 and verse 2. For unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto them, but the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it. So it's not mixed with faith. That's why they don't see profit in it. That's why they living in the here and now, and eventually going to be destroyed. But the Lord didn't give them the eyesight. Oh, we read that in Isaiah. So let me get a sip of water. We'll read Isaiah 6. Let's get that. See, the Lord blocked their understanding because they was wicked. They always been wicked. Why do you think King David, it said, let their table become a snare? And that was for their welfare, these scriptures, right? We're going to have to get that too. Let's get that first. David was a prophet and the Lord heard his call. All right, Isaiah is a prophet. The Lord heard his call, man. You wicked ass niggas. And the Lord gonna hear our call again. All right, we pray the Lord put you to death swiftly. This is Psalms chapter 69 and verse 22. It says, let their table become a snare before them, and that which should have been for their welfare, let it become a trap. See, these scriptures are now a trap to you. It's not a welfare which is gonna lead you out of darkness, man. All right, you don't have the understanding. It says, let their eyes be darkened, that they see not. Let their loins continue, let their loins and make their loins continually to shake. Pour out thine indignation upon them, and let thy wrathful anger take hold on them. We just read in Habakkuk, oh Lord, I've heard that speech and was afraid. In wrath, remember mercy. So the Lord is going to bring it, man. It says, pour out thine indignation upon them, and let thy wrathful anger take hold of them. Let their habitation be desolate, and let none dwell in their tents. You're not going to be comfortable here. You're going to be running a rat race, all right? And you still under the curses, Jake. No matter what you do, you still under the curses. This is Isaiah chapter 6 and verse 9. And he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not. See ye indeed, but perceive not. See, they don't have a mindset of looking past America because they can't perceive the profit in the words of Yahawah. They don't have a clue what the Lord has prepared to do, man. They believe this place is going to continue forever. They believe this kingdom, this wicked ass queendom, going to continue forever. But no, it's not. Verse 10, it says, make the heart of this people fat. That word heart goes back to the Hebrew word la, which means your mind, that inner man, right? Make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they shall see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert and be healed. See, the Lord don't want to hear you. You see the men out there on the highways and byways giving you warning, and you don't have enough mental faculty to consider, damn, what's going on with this? What's going on? You don't have enough understanding to consider these things, right? And this is the conclusion, right? And verse 11, this is Isaiah 6 and 11. Then said I, Lord, how long? And he answered, until the cities be wasted without inhabitant, and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate. That's when you're going to get it. After death by pain. That's when you're going to get it. You ain't going to get it right now, man, because you rebellious. Then the Lord say, woe to the rebellious house. Let's get that. And I wasn't even intending on getting no shake, man, but that's how the Spirit got it, you know? You got this certain biker club in this certain location that I'm at. And I didn't know they were going to be here, but, you know, when I started setting up, and I guess he thought I was going already. He crunk up the motorcycle and went to revving it and shit. I said, these nigga, man. But see, that's the Spirit of the Lord. You 2/3 got to go, man. Again, we're going to be jumping over Esau to get to your aid. All right? So this is Isaiah chapter 30. I'm going to start at the top. Verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me. See, we have not shunned to declare unto you all the counsel of the Most High. Right? But you don't take counsel of the Lord. You take counsel of Esau. All right, you go with his system, okay? You know, when they mandated that thing, you ran to go get that shit. Now what? You got New York retracting mandates, right? Taking them away. You got various places around the country, you know, lifting mandates, mass mandates. Now what? Now you have a chance that you got that immune. What is that? The AIDS. I'm gonna just say it. You have a chance that you got that. As Apostle Rawchaa said yesterday in the live speaking, you got a chance to have the H to the I to the V. But see, that's when you didn't go into the counsel of Yahawashi, because if you did, you will understand. Never trust your enemy. You would have did that. You would have trusted in Yahawashi, man. But the Lord said, woe to you. Isaiah 30 and 1, woe to you, rebellious children, says the Lord, that take counsel, excuse me, I'm a little excited, that they counsel, but not of me, that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. And ultimately, you want to wallow in your iniquity. You want to continue to be that same nigga, man. You want to continue to live in America, thinking this is it, but this ain't it, man. The Lord said, in my I'm paraphrasing, is many mansions. Meaning what, man? It's going to be a vast future, all right, for the nation of Israel coming back in the kingdom, man. Different planets, spiritual power, right? But you don't want to subscribe to that because you don't see a far off. See? And this city that I'm in is not a vibrant city, you know, as certain cities around America. This bitch has been on a steady decline, but you relegated to ride around this broke ass city for what? Now what? You done made your big splash. Now what? Again, Isaiah 30 and 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt. Yeah, you downgraded when you go down to Esau. for help. You downgraded, man. It says, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Because this place is going to be gone, man. Everything we see here is temporal. It's not going to be here. Okay? This place is a shadow. You know, Esau, with his philosophy is a shadow. His wisdom is waning. All right, he can't have his plans laid out perfectly as he used to. He's getting pushed back. But you want to continue in that counsel that the Lord is taking down. It says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame. Oh, don't they say that Wisdom of Solomon in 5:1? We fools. It's going to be your shame. We fools account his life madness and his end to be without honor. Yeah. Well, it's going to be your shame. Because you ain't want to go with the counsel of Yahawashi. Right? I'm going to jump down to verse 8. It says, now go, write it before them in a table, and note it in a book, that it may be for a time to come, forever and ever, that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord. See? Why? Because the Lord has made their ears fat. All right? He's blocked their understanding. It says, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. Yeah, you want us to tell you that everything's going to go back to normal. No. These things are going to intensify. Again, it's like birth pains. All right? And if you brothers, all right, or you sisters, you know, that had children, you understand the concept of birth pains. Because it starts out slow, contractions, right? And then it speeds up. And as the baby's getting ready, it intensifies. You know, the contractions are shorter. All right, and that's the birth the birth of the kingdom of heaven coming into effect. That's why you see all this rash activity, man. And that's where we at. Again, it says, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. We can't tell you everything's gonna be okay, because it's not. We can't tell you that America is coming back, because it's not. Why do you think they have Make America Great Again? All right, or Build Back Better? That statement alone lets you know that at one point in time it was better than what it was, or better than what it is. You know? It says, get you out the way, turn aside the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. And ultimately, that's what you want. You would rather be up under your oppressor's foot. You would rather run that rat race, all right, and not see any hope. It says, wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because you despise this word, yeah, you despise the report that's being given to you to warn you of all hell for the break loose, right? And trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon. You trust and you unmovable. Like we're unmovable in righteousness. We're stubborn in righteousness. You're unmovable. You're stubborn in wickedness. You stay thereon. You don't draw back. You just stay there. It says, therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. See? It's gonna keep you, it's gonna be a snare to you people, man. It's gonna take you off guard. Alright? You're gonna wake up, all of a sudden, gas gonna be $6 a gallon, $7 a gallon, $10 a gallon. And then you gonna bug the hell out. And the believers who understand the report, they're gonna be praising your Lord Yahawashi, because we know these things are gonna result in the falling of Babylon the Great, America. All right. It says, therefore, This iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly in an instant. See? It's going to come upon you people unawares, man. That's how Yahawashi coming as a thief in the night. Oh, that famine. Though, let me get that real quick. We're going to come back. What is that? Evil arrows of famine? Yeah, man. It's going to take you people off guard. You're going to be unawares. And we've been telling you, but you haven't been hearkening. Salakia. This is Ezekiel. Where is it? Is it 4 and 13? No. Let me look it up. Salakia. Yeah, those evil arrows of famine. 5 and 13. Let me just look it up. Salakia. And it's going to take you people off unawares, as it were. All right? Let's see. Evil. Ezekiel 5 and 16. This is Ezekiel chapter 5 and verse 16. When I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine. That's setting. You don't in the ancient world, when an arrow was shot, you didn't hear that arrow. You ain't know where it came from. You felt the impact when it hit you, right? It says, when I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine, which shall be for their destruction, and which I will send to destroy you, I will increase the famine upon you, and will break your staff of bread. Yeah, you trusting in Esau, all right? And that's your staff of bread. The Lord is going to break that, all right? That's why you see the supply chain disruptions. Again, the dollar being devalued, the stock market dropping 600 points in one day. Now all these things are building up, all right, to the Karagma, all right, and then World War III, and then we out of here, man. But they're not looking for that. They're not looking to fall off. Verse 17, so will I send upon you famine and evil beasts. And that's another thing we often touch on. Those teeth of wild beef, those mechanical dogs, right? And they shall bereave thee, take your children, and pestilence and blood shall pass through thee, and I will bring the sword upon thee. I, the Lord, have spoken. And going back to that Lamentations, who is somebody that declares something if the Lord have not spoken it? All right, or the Lord has not declared. I'm paraphrasing Lamentations 3 and 37. Or the Lord has declared this, man. He has declared nothing but evil and only evil for America, Babylon the Great. And you 2/3 are going to be caught up in it, man. Why? Because you rebelled. You don't want to hearken to the words of Yahawashi. Now back in Isaiah chapter 30 verse 14, it says, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly in an instant. See, it's going to catch you people off guard, man. Ain't good for you. Because we've been warning you. We've been giving you the whole counsel of Yahawashi, the good and the bad. Letting you know this devil is getting ready to come down with great wrath, but guess what? You got a way out. Guess what? You got a way to be protected. And you shun it. You pull away the shoulder. Let's get that. We're going to get back to Isaiah, Lord willing. You pull away the shoulder. Again, those spirits are back, you know. And understanding that brings comfort too. Because we know you're going to die. If you don't want to hearken to Yahawashi, you're going to die. It's going to be a grievous death. Brothers have made points regarding this. You don't know if the Lord going to leave your spirit in that body when those ICBM missiles go off. You don't know how long the Lord is going to keep you, all right, intact, feeling that feeling, man. You don't know that, man. All right, and it's a grievous death, man. All right, you ain't had nothing to eat in 2 days. You know that Jake gonna go crazy because they haven't been trying to discipline themselves, right? Well, that's what the Lord has set up, man. It's gonna be very grievous. This is Zechariah chapter 7 and verse 11. It says, "But they refused to hearken, and pulled away the shoulder, and stopped their ears that they should not hear. Yeah, they made their hearts as an adamant stone, lest they should hear the law and the words which the Lord of hosts have sent in his spirit by the form of prophecy." The Lord ain't coming out of you talking to you, man. He set up men, and it's up to you to be able to spiritually discern, who has the truth, man. Right? Because it's for your profit. You got to work out your own salvation. It says, "Therefore came a great wrath from the Lord of hosts." Oh, that's that word wrath again. And why is that word great there? Because it's gonna abound, man. It's gonna far exceed, all right, our deliverance out of Egypt. All right? This modern day Egypt, America, Babylon the Great, it's gonna far exceed that, man. It's gonna be great famine, great wrath. Why? Because the wickedness is great. And Jake wanna continue to be here. It says, "Yeah, they made their hearts as an adamant stone, lest they should hear the law and the words which the Lord of hosts have sent in his spirit by the form of prophets. Therefore came a great wrath from the Lord of hosts. Therefore it has come to pass that as he cried, and they would not hear, so they cried, and I will not hear, saith the Lord of hosts." So there's gonna come a time where your mirth is gonna be turned into sadness, man. All right, we in mourning right now. Didn't Yahawashi say that? He said, "Ye," I'm gonna have to go get it. You gonna be in mourning, but the word's gonna be in joy. But your mourning is gonna be turned into. Let me just get it. You know. I want to say it's St. John. Yep. St. John 16. So yeah, we're in mourning right now. We're disgusted with the way of the world. This is St. John chapter 16 and verse 20. You know what? Yeah, let's get to the point. Verse 20, it says, "Verily, verily," which is what? Truly, truly, "I say unto you, that ye shall weep and lament, but the world shall rejoice, and ye shall be sorrowful, but your sorrow shall be turned into joy." And that's what we're seeing, man. We're mourning right now. We're lamenting. But soon our sorrow is being turned into joy, man. When we see certain judgment go out, all right, we see things ramping up over there. It brings us comfort. Why? Because the scriptures said these things were going to happen. Okay? Let me get ready to wrap it up. But again, our joy is being turned. I mean, their joy is being turned into mourning. It's the mirth. Let's get that. The mirth of this place is over with, man. Right? Let's see. What is that? Isaiah 24. Yep. This is Isaiah chapter 24. And I'm going to start at verse 5. Yeah, verse 5. "The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof." Yeah, everything here is defiled under the watch of Esau Edom, man. The so-called white man. He don't do the land Sabbath. He give Moses right. He even put in legislation to where they can have your child, all right, change their own sex, man. And everything here is defiled, including the animals. Okay? It says, Isaiah 24 and 5, The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore have the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. See? You abide in here, you're desolate, man. You don't have any way out. Okay? It says, therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. And those few men are going to be left, are going to be the elect. Right? The inhabitants of the earth are going to be burned with what? Those ICBM missiles, that thermonuclear fire. Okay? It says, the new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. That's why you see Jake going to happy hour, trying to drink away his sadness. And that's an oxymoron, happy hour. But you there because you're not satisfied with your life. You know, you're not satisfied in this kingdom, but you pull away the shoulder when we show you the way back to the kingdom, man, the way back to rulership, the way back to rest. You see, it says, the new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. The mirth of tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoiceth endeth. And that's again their joy being turned into mourning, and our sorrow being turned into joy. It says, they shall not drink wine with a song, strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. The city of confusion is broken down, every house is shut up, that no man may come in. Yeah, the city of confusion, American Babylon the Great, is broken down. All right, we even went into how these certain bridges, all right, are broken down here in America. That's what that Build Back Better is about, man. Trying to get the infrastructure back to where it's supposed to be. Man, no, it's nothing but evil, only evil. Okay? It says, there is a crying for wine in the streets, all joy is darkened, the mirth of the land is gone, and the mirth of the land is gone. No matter how much you try, I went here and went there. Why you had to go there to get joy? Why you had to go and do this to be happy? See, the mirth is gone, man. It says, in the city is left. You know what? That was it on that. Let's read it again. Verse 11. There's a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened, and the mirth of the land is gone. That's right. The mirth of the land is gone. I seen you brothers put something on the comment board. Let's see what you got. We'll get ready to close it up in a second. But yeah, man, you know, various topics. I might have to change the title. The spirit had to go get on those 2/3, man. Wicked ass niggas. Right? You gonna die, man. You don't want to hearken to Yahawashi, you're gonna die. It's just that simple. The Lord made it real simple. Alright, yeah, beautiful. Brother Azara from the GMS in Orlando, GMS in the Truth Orlando, Ecclesiastes Chapter 7 and verse 2. It is better to go to the house of mourning. That's right, man. Lord has already given you a way back, you know. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting, for that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. The living, man. We've been made alive. We've been quickened through the words of Yahawashi. All right? That's why we no longer subscribe to the ways of the world. But the living, right, will lay this to heart. It says, sorrow is better than laughter. Verse 3, sorrow is better than laughter. For by the sadness of the countenance of the heart is made better. The heart, verse 4, the heart of the wise, see, the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools, and who was the biggest fool? Esau Edom, man. They were cheering the fools, yeah, cheering the base man, and 2/3 of our people follow after this nigga. It says, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. Jumping down to verse 8. Better is the end of a thing. Yeah, better is the end of this wicked ass system, man. This queendom. Better is the end of a thing thereof. And the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. Beautiful. Water. Beautiful. The brother Malachiah, Kwamwa'ala, Hebrews 11 and 7. See, that's the spirit. By faith, Noah being warned of things, Noah being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world, and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith. See, by faith, man. And we're moving with fear. See, these people don't fear, man. They don't have a healthy fear of Yahawashi. They think, and it's mainly because of Esau bitch ass. They got terms like Mother Nature, right? You know, Esau with his rhetoric of the Big Bang Theory, trying to cancel out the Lord. Man, the Lord is getting ready to bring a lot of trauma, man. He's getting ready to uproot this place. All right, let's go here. Yeah, and again, we are in beautiful times. Beautiful yet scary times. We just gotta hold fast. You know? Hey, the water for tuning in. Oh man. The water for tuning in. What did I want? Romans. The water for your precepts. I can get it. All right. This is Romans, the book of Romans, and this was not written to everybody in Rome, man. All right, this was written to the Israelites that were scattered into that area, and we can prove. Let's simply prove that Romans 11, Romans. Well, that's a good one too. But Romans 1 and verse 7, it says, "To all that be in Rome, beloved of the Most High." Well, who is beloved of the Most High? You got these back to these guys, these false prophets, Karath Israel. When you say everybody is beloved of the Most High, no. Only ones are beloved of the Most High is the children of Israel. More importantly, the elect, because those are the ones who has this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to come back. It says, "To all that be in Rome, beloved of the Most High, called to be saints, grace to you and peace from the Most High, our Father, and the Lord Yahawashi HaMashiach." See? So this book of Romans was written to those Israelites scattered in Rome, the saints, all right, pursuing the what? Psalms 50 and 5, Psalms 148 and 14. The saints are the children of Israel, man. So that's who this book was written to. All right, so this is the book of Romans, chapter 13 and verse 11. "And that knowing the time," see, we know what time we in. We know what season we in. We at the end of Esau's rulership. That age. It says, Romans 13 and 11, "And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe." Yeah, it's close, man. The signs are telling us it's close. Verse 12, "The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light," which is this truth, man, which is going to preserve us and protect us through all the said perils that the Lord has already written to come down on this place, Babylon the Great. Okay? Hey, the water for tuning in. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Qadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Much respect to you, brothers, laboring worldwide in truth and sincerity, and salutations and blessings to the hopeful elect. Believing on the words of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. Shalom, DTA, and a Bible ball soon. Real soon. Shalom.